Sarah Mitchell never imagined that when she became a teacher for deaf children, her classroom would one day welcome a Grammy-winning artist. But when her heartfelt sign language video touched someone very special's heart, that's exactly what happened. Get ready for a story that will restore your faith in the power of music. At Lincoln Elementary School in the heart of Los Angeles, 32-year-old Sarah Mitchell walked into her classroom every morning with the same determination. For 8 years, she had been teaching deaf children, constantly searching for ways to connect her students with music in their silent world. On that cold March morning, an idea sparked in Sarah's mind. Taylor Swift's newly released song Love Story was playing on every radio station, and Sarah thought her students could be part of this musical excitement. Sign language was their language. Music was the universal language. Why not combine both? Today we're going to learn something very special, Sarah said, speaking with her hands to her 8 students. In the classroom, Mia, James, Sophia, David, and the other children watched their teacher with curious eyes. Sarah distributed cards with Taylor Swift song lyrics and began teaching the sign language equivalent of each word. For the word love, she placed her hands over her heart. For story, she moved as if opening a book. The excitement in the children's eyes warmed Sarah's heart. This wasn't just a lesson. This was their first real encounter with music. They practiced for hours. James, despite having Down syndrome, perfectly imitated every movement. Little Sophia, born deaf, could feel the rhythm and moved her hands to that beat. David, though only 8 years old, was determined to learn even the most complex signs. During lunch break, Sarah suddenly had an idea. I should record this moment, she thought. She took out her phone and asked the children, should we make a video of what we learned? The children eagerly agreed. The video recording began. Sarah stood in front, the children arranged in a semicircle behind her. As Romeo Take Me Somewhere We Can Be Alone played from the computer, Sarah and her students performed the sign language movements in perfect synchronization. The sparkle in Mia's eyes, James's smile, Sophia's confident movements, everything was captured in that 3-minute video. When Sarah watched the video, her eyes filled with tears. This wasn't just a lesson. This was the children's first real dance with music. That evening at home, Sarah watched the video again. Maybe if I share this on social media, my teacher friends will be inspired to do similar things, she thought. She uploaded the video to her Instagram account with a simple caption, "My deaf students meeting music. Music truly is a universal language." The video began to be shared gradually. 100 views the first day, 1,000 the second day, 10,000 the third day. Comments poured in. I am in tears. These children are amazing. The teacher is so talented. But the moment that would change Sarah's life came that Friday night, when she woke up to a notification sound on her phone. It was 2 a.m. Looking at her Instagram messages, her heart stopped. A message had come from a verified account with a blue checkmark, Taylor Swift. Hello, Sarah. I saw your video and I'm speechless. What your students and you did is incredibly beautiful. I must confess, I cried watching this video. You reminded me that music is truly universal. May I visit you at school? Sarah read the message 3 times. This was too beautiful to be real. She brought her trembling fingers to the keyboard. Taylor, is this real? Of course the children love you so much, but is this really you? Minutes later, the reply came. It's really me. Are you available on Monday? That weekend was Sarah's longest weekend ever. She didn't know how to tell the children. When she entered the classroom Monday morning, she tried to act normal. We're going to have a very special guest today, she said with her hands. The children looked with curiosity. Someone very special saw the video we made last week and wants to meet you. Just then, there was a knock on the door. Sarah opened the door with her heart beating wildly. Standing at the door was blonde-haired, smiling Taylor Swift. She had her guitar in her hand and a simple bag over her shoulder. Hello, Sarah, Taylor said softly. Are you ready? When they entered the classroom, the expression on the children's faces was indescribable. Mia was opening and closing her mouth. James was jumping in place. Sophia was staring in disbelief. Taylor sat on the floor and took out her guitar. Hello, beautiful children, she said, and Sarah translated. I saw the video you made last week. Seeing you sing my song so beautifully made me very happy. What happened next was magic. Taylor played her guitar, Sarah translated the song into sign language, and the children accompanied with the movements they had learned. This time, music wasn't just sign language. When Taylor's voice, the guitar strings, and the happiness in the children's eyes combined, they created perfect harmony. As the video was ending, Taylor did something more. She took out 8 custom-made Taylor Swift bracelets from her bag. Each had the children's names written on them and was also printed in Braille alphabet. "This is for you to remember your special connection with music," Taylor said. Sarah's eyes filled with tears as she translated. The visit lasted 2 hours. Taylor spoke with each child individually, asked them special questions, listened. She asked James questions about Down syndrome and told him how strong she found him. She told Sophia she wanted to learn sign language. She gave Mia tips about songwriting. As she was leaving, Taylor hugged Sarah. "This visit was as special for me as it was for your students," she said. "You reminded me of the true power of music. Thank you." That day's video also went viral. But this time, it wasn't just the view count that mattered. Deaf children and teachers from all over the world began sending messages. Sarah's simple video had become the beginning of a global movement. 3 months later, sign language interpreters began taking the stage at Taylor Swift's concerts. When Love Story was sung, the video of Sarah's students played on giant screens. Sarah still teaches in the same classroom today, but now teachers from all over the world seek advice from her. Her children still sing the song they learned that day, with their hands, with their hearts, and with a very big smile. And every time, Sarah remembers that music is truly universal, that love is understood in every language, and that sometimes the simplest moments create the biggest changes. If this story reminded you of the power of music, love, and education, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share your thoughts about this story with us in the comments.